In Nigeria's power network, there are a few steady hands who have shaped the systems we rely on. Engineer Sabit Adeoye is one of them. Born on November 30th, 1955, in Ikene Remo, Ogun State, Engineer Leke Adeoye's journey began with discipline, hard work, and education.
I started at Ansarudin Primary School in Ikene, and after 3 years in the primary school, I had to move with an auntie to a place called Ishara, see part of the primary school education. And after 1 year of my stay in that place, my auntie was transferred to another school. So I had to come back to Ansarudin School, Ikene. And I finished there in 1967. Then 1968, I moved to Mayflower Junior School. You know, entering secondary school those days was a real competition. So I had to move to Mayflower Junior School, had a year stint there. And then finally, I entered the Mayflower Secondary School in 1969 and passed out in 1973.
His technical foundations were practical and swift, an engineer who learned by doing.
I now proceeded to Yaba College of Technology in 1974 to study electrical stroke mechanical engineering. I finished the OND course. That was in 1976. I had a small stint with Honda Manufacturing in Ota. After that, I now joined the National Electric Power Authority, as it was called then, as a pupil engineer. And at that time, when you join NEPA, you are like another student program you are in. We call it pupillage program.
At NEPA, later TCN, his career grew into a national footprint, protection engineering, transmission, and hands-on problem solving across every state.
For 2 years, I had to run pupillage program around the whole country, crossing all the departments. That is from distribution to generation to transmission. That I finally ended in transmission in 1983 after the pupillage. I was posted to Lagos, and I virtually remained in Lagos for almost the 35 years I spent there.
That wide exposure positioned him to lead during crisis and innovations alike. Notable was the Ajah transmission station crisis in 1998.
By the time the old NEPA was to move from Lagos to Abuja as headquarters staff, then there was a serious crisis in Ajah transmission. And I was then asked to lead the team to revamp the place. So that was how I didn't move to Abuja, so I still had to stay in Lagos.
The work at Ajah became an emblem of his leadership, technical courage combined with local resourcefulness.
For the first time, we had a line dropping into the lagoon, and I led the team that brought this line out. That was by just a decision by myself and my driver, because that time we felt going into the water was a difficult thing. Then one of these days, we were just passing through a Butimeta, and I saw these Ilaje people living on the waters. And I said, if we want to pick something from the waters, and these people are living on the waters, then they should be able to assist us.
He returned with knowledge, insight, and a sharper vision for Nigerian power infrastructure.
During my stay in TCN, I was also opportune to learn from so many people, gather experience from almost across the whole world. I was visiting France, UK, Germany, China, Turkey, and that was quite a handful experience then.
Started work maybe 1994 or thereabouts, and I know Engineer Adeoye since 1996 or 1997 when I was working with GEC as from Gamu, and we have a very good relationship since that time. When we established Photon Equipment Nigeria Limited in 2006 or 2005, I brought him on board as one of the directors, and we co-funded Dynamics Power Conversion Company in 2011, and we are still working together as a partner.
He's a father figure who we, the staff, gain a lot from his wealth of experience, because he has a very vast knowledge in the power industry, which is a privilege for us to tap from his wealth of knowledge and from his guidance, his tutorship, and his leadership.
I think we have a lot of experience, a lot of moments. I think the one important I can say the first time we met in Jesus Town, about 1995-96, in which my company Jesus Town supplies some protective relate to their office in Ilupeju. Himself and engineer Akintola. The way they handle it make my heart to be joyful, and from that day I see him as a noble person someone can be related with and deal with.
From mobile transformers to large EPC projects, the company is building capacity and future leaders.
Complete set of mobile transformers in the country, there are about 10 of them, and directly we installed the one at University of Ibadan in combination with my former MD. We formed Dynamic Power Engineering, and it's almost 10 years now, and we thank God too, we have been able to be part of the development of power in Nigeria.
Dynamic Power is an in-house capacity that we collect job, we do the engineering, we do the component and construction ourselves. We have a lot of staff, we are trained, we are built up for this challenge. And up to date, we give glory to God. All the job we have been doing, we thank God that they still stand the test of the time.
Recently too, we have just completed the installation of a 100 MVA 13233 kV transformer at Adeoye substation. For Eko, we have installed 2x10 MVA at Randu in Surulere.
His greatest work, those who know him say, is not in systems alone, but in people he shaped.
The one legacy I think he has put in place, and people will know him after, you can have a lot of adopted children in the power industry, and up to date they will still look at him, where they are. Apart from God, he take the credit. I don't want to mention him. And also in Dynamic Power, to the glory of God, he has contributed a lot to where Dynamic Power is today. And we bless God to allow us to brought up a lot of technical-oriented staffs.
Of engineer Adeoye is a good mentor and a father who see everybody as his son, not like a staff. He don't relate with us on the job. He mentors us, he tutors us, and he wants the best for every staff. It's a person that doesn't believe you can't do it. He doesn't take no for an answer. He believes you can do it. He will guide you, he will tutor you, he will mentor you until you get the job done.
I met him during my days in the university as an undergraduate. I was walking around looking for where to have my internship. He was then the general manager for Transmission Company of Nigeria, Ikeja West, and he referred me to one of their friends in the industry, where I later got my IT experience. And if I look back, that was around 2004, 2005. It's 20 years now. A relationship of an IT student and a general manager of TCN. You can imagine what that means. The gap is not even close at all, not comparable. But 20 years after, I still talk to him this morning to show that the relationship has been there. And that takes us back to what I told you earlier, that one of the things I have enjoyed in life and that has helped us at Fix on Time Electric is that as a leader, I've kept good relationships with people that matter, people that I value them, and I give them their honor. And they accord me the same regard as a son, a brother, and a friend. So I enjoyed this a lot from people in the industry. So, Engineer Adeoye, like I always call you, happy birthday to you, many happy returns.
Engineer, leader, community servant, father. These roles define him beyond the job title.
I'm a member of the Ikoyi Club. That's a place where you can socialize and exchange ideas with people too. Well, one thing is so dearing to me, and that's the Ikenne, my home place. I'm popularly called Baba Nepa in Ikenne, and this is because any problem you have, power-wise, electrical-wise, I'm always called upon. I'm always at their service, and that has been something that really makes me happy too. I've been doing that, not just in Ikenne, any other place that I'm opportune to, I try to support people. And the dynamic too, where we are right here, we have gotten close to the community around us to fix their power supply. And there's a primary school here. If you go there, you see their playground. We'll try to uplift it with a lot of playing facilities for the pupils. So I have 4 children, and 2 boys and 2 girls, and we've been able to assist them to get to some reasonable level in their different careers. I have an electrical engineer like myself who is a PhD holder in engineering. I have the 2 boys are into IT, and they are so much ahead in their profession. One is in Canada, one is in US. And one of my daughters too, the lady, she's the only one here in Nigeria. She's a successful business person. My biggest achievement, really, I will need to pinpoint 1 or 2, but there are so many. There are so many because I want to believe my background in Mayflower. This engineering, electrical engineering I'm into, I will want to tell you that I started it in my secondary school, where I mean those days working with Taicho learning. You are either a bricklayer, a civil engineer, electrical engineer. And those days in school, I was interested in electrical engineering, and I showed it almost everywhere I worked. In a very short time, I showed that sign. I showed the sign that I was ready to be on top of the profession, and there's so many achievements I can tell you. The Aja issue, when I was posted to Aja to revamp the place, that was the first time the local staff were able to achieve that. Even then, the minister then, Chief Balage, came to congratulate me because everybody thought it was only the expatriate that could achieve such. But with my staff and a lot of cooperation from the headquarters too, we were able to achieve this. So there have been quite a lot of achievements profession-wise.
At 70, Engineer Leke Adeoye's legacy is already written across systems, substations, and most importantly, the people he lifted, the standards he set, and the future he helped engineer.
I wish happy birthday. I congratulate him. I wish long life, more breakthrough together, more opportunity, and most importantly, I wish him to reap the fruit of his labor.
As he turns 70, I wish him good health, I wish him long life, and I wish him peace of mind too.
I want to celebrate an industry icon, Engineer Leke Adeoye. He's been a father figure to many of us in the industry. I wish you happy 70th birthday. I wish you many happy returns.
Gbogbo Ìjẹ̀bú wọn tẹ pámọ́ṣẹ́. Gbogbo Ìjẹ̀bú ṣẹ́wọ̀n lólówó.
Happy 70th birthday,